In this video, pag-uusapan natin ang multiplying the sum and difference of two terms. Sum and difference of two terms. Halimbawa, ang two terms natin ay A and B. Tapos, sum of A and B, and then difference of A and B. So, anong mangyayari kapag minultiply natin itong dalawang binomial? So if we're going to multiply the two binomials, a plus b times a minus b, the result will be a squared minus b squared. Ito lang yung lagi nyong tatandaan pag tayo ay nagmumultiply ng sum and difference of two terms. Dapat yung ating first term ng dalawang binomial ay parehas. So a and a. And then yung second term ng ating binomials ay dapat parehas din. B and then B. And then, it should be sum and difference, or pwedeng baliktad. Difference yung nauna, then sum. So, you have A plus B times A minus B. Pag ganito, all you need to do is just multiply the first term, A times A squared, and then minus, multiply the second term of the two binomials, B times B. So the answer will be b squared. Let's have the following examples. Example number 1. X minus 5 times x plus 5. So as you can see, parehas yung kanyang first term. X and then x. And then same din ang kanilang second term. 5 and then 5. Then kung mapapansin niyo sa operation, minus and then plus. So, this is an example of the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So, instead of doing the FOIL method, all you need to do is just multiply the first term. So, x times x, that is x squared. Tandaan, when we multiply x times x, we add the exponent. That is why it becomes 2x squared. Then, minus, multiply the last terms, that is 5 times 5, that is 25. So the answer will be x squared minus 25. For our second example, we have 3a plus 10 times 3a minus 10. So again, the first term, 3a, is the same as the first term of the second binomial, 3a. And then the second term, 10, are both the same, parehas din. And then we have the sum and then difference for the operation. So this is again another example of the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So again, all you need to do is just multiply the first term. 3a times 3a, that is 9a squared, minus 10 times 10, 100. So the answer will be 9a squared minus 100. For our third example, as you can see, parehas uli ang ating first term. Parehas silang 2m squared n and then 2m squared n. And then yung second term naman, we have 8p, so same din sa kabila, 8p. And then sum and difference. So again, this is again another example of the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So all you need to do is just multiply the first term by the first term. So 2m squared n times 2m squared n. So the answer will be 4m to the fourth power n squared minus, multiply the second term, we have 8p times 8p, that is 64p squared. So the final answer will be 4m to the fourth power n squared minus 64p squared. For our last example, we have negative 7c to the fourth power d cubed plus 6b squared times the quantity negative 7c to the fourth power d cubed minus 6b squared. So as you can see, the first term are both negative, pero parehas sila. So again, This is an example of the product of the sum and difference of two terms. Kasi parehas yung unang term, and then yung second term parehas din. 6b squared, and then 6b squared. Then plus or minus. So for this case, all you need to do is just multiply the first term. So instead na mag-FOIL method tayo, multiply lang natin yung first term. Negative 7c to the fourth power d cubed times negative 7c to the fourth power d cubed. So that is 49c raised to 8 d raised to 6 minus 6b squared times negative 6b squared, that is 36b to the fourth power. So the final answer will be 49c to the 8th power d raised to 6 minus 36b to the fourth.